for the bullshit he put me through, and I left. I'm in a different fucking
Look at
state.
this.
I don't talk to that man no more. Y'all, I gotta get down real quick.
Yeah, take a break. You can come back. I'm sorry. Okay.
You know what, Shannon? I'm sorry that happened to you. And me, I'm healed
Holly,
enough
why
for
did you
God.
say that?
Why the fuck
I'm
would
healed
you,
enough.
man?
And see, I wasn't looking at the I had walked away, so I wasn't looking at the chat. I didn't see anything. I'm healed enough from my situation to speak on it because my daughter's father hit me when I was holding her. She was 6 weeks old, and he put a pew pew to my head. And let's just normalize believing people when they say they're going through something until they show you something different.
Right. Just don't listen to other
Until
people. Don't listen to other people until they actually tell you
exactly,
yourself. And if you
it's
don't want to believe them, just keep it to yourself.
exactly until they show you. The reason
Okay.
why I said what I said about Rizzy is because she plays on this app a lot.
Because
You
you're
have to
just
be
doing two different
consistent.
entities between her situation versus a personal
Exactly.
situation.
Exactly.
We're not saying other people will lie and say that they're making nothing. We do have people that are contradicting and what's the habitual liar. But when people really out here are going through it and don't want to talk about it or don't want us to know out here, like I don't want people to feel like you have to play on their top if they're lying or not.
Exactly. No, you're
'Cause
absolutely
I
right
don't
because
want
you
to be
never
the
know
fault
what
of
they can
that in
do.
here. Okay.
You never know what they can do to somebody, and you know, like you people really be going through stuff, and it's organizations out here that work with DV victims that will literally you cannot say anything because they will help you escape silently and move to a different state, and you have to go ghost.
Let me say something, and then I'm gonna get back
So
down.
don't ever be afraid, Shannon, to speak your truth because you know it was your truth. It don't matter what nobody else got to say.
It's so fucked up because the same bitches that was on live about me was the same bitches that was on FaceTime when that sucker ass nigga hit me with my newborn in my fucking hands. That's the same shit I be talking about. But was on this fucking live, and I'm not even mad at Polly because they made a fiasco out of it. I'm talking about they made me look stupid. They made it seem like they talked to him. He said I was lying and everything. Even he said something. Even he was like, damn, that shit crazy. He even told Glock, he said, Glock, I hit her. I hit her with her baby in her arms. He said it to her. He said it, and everybody else just sat up and was like, "No, it didn't happen. It was never fucking said." I'm so sick of being tired. I
Please
sat
breathe.
over here. I don't say nothing to nobody. I don't do nothing to nobody.
I'm sorry.
Those supposed to
I'm
be the same
sorry.
bitches that have my fucking back. I don't say nothing to nobody. I don't get in messy talk like I used to. I stay over here. I mind my business. I don't talk to nobody. I don't because I left from that man. I left. I got up enough courage. I packed up all of her shit, left my shit, left all of my shit in that man's house, packed up my baby shit, went to a hotel and ghosted that nigga. Ghosted him, and I was so proud of myself. I moved back. I got a job. I got my own place. I'm doing my own shit. I'm doing such a good fucking job for me and my fucking baby.
I'm sorry.
What's your cash app?
Breathe.
I don't even want to do that. I'm not.
Just breathe, please.
Yes, please breathe from your diaphragm. Can y'all drop her?
Breathe. I can
Just for
drop her.
her mental health, please. That is so sad.
Just relax.
Rob, did you want to speak? Because you were up here before me.
Get on there, leave.
No, I'm good.
I'm sorry, Rob.
Oh, okay. I
Ooh,
just need
that's
a
a lot.
second.
Yeah,
That's a lot.
Shannon, I'm sorry. I am not. I don't know nothing about the story. I'm not trying to bring that here, and I'm not trying to make you feel no type of way. Yeah, I didn't know anything about this. I guess people need to leave. your personal
Hey, Gab,
outside.
what's going on?
Hey,
What has this young lady crying like this? Cause she don't need to be up here like that.
I don't know.
It was
I,
she
I
got
don't know
triggered.
the story, but it was
Yeah.
somebody asked a question and somebody said she lied, and now
Who said she lied?
Post, honestly, that's not even what happened. She was talking about
no,
the
I know
supplement.
it's just a lot right now.
Yeah,
Hold on,
sorry.
it's okay. Hold on.
We just Gabby, do you want me to like run it down?
Yeah, it's a lot.
So we was watching a playback on one of the blogs about Rizzy. You know how Rizzy like sometimes she do that thing.
Yeah, I was in here. I saw that, and I was getting ready to come up in the box because somebody was saying how they had a cousin or a friend or somebody.
That was me that said that.
Yeah, and I was finna come up because that's exactly what happened, you know what I'm saying, with my sister. So I was finna be like, I agree. Next time I know I hear somebody like sobbing, graveyard sobbing. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, apparently Shannon came up here and somebody said in the chat, I had stepped away. I don't know if it was Polly or somebody else said in the chat that Shannon like lies about DV.
It was basically a lie. Somebody said that she lied. That's it.
That she lied about DV.
And it triggered her.
And it triggered her because she didn't lie. She went through a really bad
and it triggered her to
situation.
call a lie.
And the same people that speaking on it actually saw him hit her on live.
And he admitted it
FaceTime or something
on
like
live.
that.
So Polly, why you do that? Thank you, baby. I love you too. Polly, why you do that?
Polly did it. Hold on, because I'm not fully mad at Polly. Polly did it because after I had got off, I had got off TikTok. People were still sending me clips of folks like going live and just saying that I was lying, saying that it was all a lie. And that's why I went away. Like I had stopped joining panels and I stopped doing stuff. So people were saying that I was lying and I was doing all of this.
But it ain't me, baby. It ain't me.
You can go ahead, Harmony. It's just
Okay. Can
I
everyone?
witness within it.
Yeah, absolutely. Where do I start? So first and foremost, Shannon, I'm so sorry that you went through that. Because I was going to speak on what y'all were talking about with S Side and Rizzy. But I want to say that first to Shannon because as someone who is a DV survivor, and I've literally had a man try to take my life in front of his friends and no one did anything to intervene. And I've had people, do you mind muting, Nisha? I've had people doubt me, etc., even with black guys. So it's really disgusting to hear someone be triggered by that. Because first of all, as someone who has been through DV, it's not easy to just walk away. It's not easy to walk away. And then fortunately, I had people like in my actual life, not online. I didn't have to come online and tell my story while it was happening. But I just think that was effed up, Polly. And, you know, I know everybody else has said it, but like, that wasn't cool. She confided in you. And even if you didn't believe her, if you see her on live and like, we're not talking about that, there was no need to say that. And now this live is about her. Well, you know, like this portion is. But I really feel like you should apologize to her and explain yourself. And I know she's saying that she's not upset about it because of, you know, the women who brought that up and were basically betrayed her, right? But at the same time, I just feel like you could have handled it better and not center yourself by saying your feelings were hurt. How do you think she felt when that happened to her with her child in her arms? I just feel like I don't give a fuck about you apologizing, Polly. And I don't even talk to you like this, but if you want me to, maybe that's how you need to be spoken to. Because you don't get it. You doubled down and centered yourself. Apologize to her in her DMs, because that's an actual apology, not this bullshit you doing. Like, you should have never mentioned it in the first
Another
place.
YT woman got a black woman crying. Y'all, this is some bullshit.
Wait, what?
Hold on, Polly's white?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Anyways, I'm off that. So I just wanted to mention about the S side because just like you, because I believe there's two people talking. It's my first time in here. um,
Welcome
it's,
in.
it's you and your partner,
You are Polly. Stop it.
Gabrielle.
I'm sorry, what you say?
You and your partner are hosting this live together.
No, it's my live. She just streaming for me.
Oh,
We just
okay.
she was streaming this one. I didn't think it was gonna go this far. We were just going back and forth like we normally do when we're doing recaps and stuff. And she always come up to tell her truth or whatever, but I think this time it just went too far. And
Yeah.
it shouldn't have went too far. It should have just like normally it stays put.
Hmm.
But this time I think too many people are in
But
here to
in the
even
beginning,
understand.
this was trauma. That Rizzy stuff was. I
Hey,
thought I was
Coffee.
going to get the
Oh, I
money.
never saw your box moving, so I'm thinking that it's two people on one page.
I
I never saw
know,
your
because
box light up.
I'm down there and
Oh,
I gave her
okay.
the big box. That's why it looked like that.
Oh, okay,
Because
okay.
I was on the phone and I just gave her the big box.
Okay, yeah, so I'll go back. So with the S side, first of all, I want to send my condolences to you and your friend and your community because, like, I'm your DV victim. Honey, I'm not an abuser, Polly. I was a DV victim. So I'm going to stand with Shannon and other victims. What you're doing right now is trying to grab anything because you know you dead fucking wrong. Just sit in that and message her and apologize. And if you're white or not, I never seen you, so I'm not going to believe somebody. Anyways, I'm not going to believe someone just because they said you're white when I've never seen you. Anyways, back to what really matters is S-side prevention. So for me personally, I've dealt with, S-side ideation, and I've also dealt with losing a really close friend who, when you were telling your story about your friend in the bridge, that is very similar to my friend. You can search what happened to her. Her name's Amber Evans. And this happened in 2019 in Columbus, Ohio. She didn't jump from the bridge, but her car was found on the bridge and people were searching for her. People were searching for her for like 2 months. And then they finally found when the water froze over and it melted. That's when they found her in April of 2019. But I say that to say that she was vocal about what she was going to do. And people didn't take her seriously. Well, it's not that people didn't take her seriously. It wasn't really known. Like her family came out after and stated that they had did an intervention, her family and her roommate, which me and her roommate, we were all close and friends. And that really effed me up so bad. Like I went to like the mental health hospital because that really just hit home for me. Like, cause I never had that happen, losing a friend that way, just unexpectedly. So I absolutely resonate with what you're saying. But I just want us to remember that mental health isn't black and white, and it looks different for everybody when they are,
Mm-hmm.
suicidal.
Right.
So some people can't be vocal about it and not do
No,
it because
no.
that's a cry for help, right? But then there's
Right.
other people who are vocal about it and they will do it. And, even if people are trying to intervene because, even during that intervention, it was her mom, her grandmother, and her roommate, because her roommate reached out to her family. Like, she's talking about this. She's like, I told her, please don't do it. I don't want to come home and you're gone. Like, and she was like, oh, I wouldn't do it here. And so that's when she did the intervention. And she laughed at them and ended up doing it a month later. She took pills and walked herself into the water.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. And so when you said that, I was like, hold on, are you in Columbus? Because it sounded familiar. But it was just similar story, but just different methods. But that shit is real. Like with Rizzy, I'm not really super close to Rizzy. I have reached out to her to check on her mental health and stuff. But I really think that she needs to get off this app and really needs to take care of herself and her mental health. But I don't agree with people like trying to downplay her past essay or any abuse that she's been through. Because, while she is getting the reputation of being manipulative on this app, I don't think that any abuse that she's gone through should be doubted or should be questioned or should be made fun of. Like, that's just doing too much. And you never know, like, yeah, she's online saying this, and that. But just like Shannon said, she had a friend that was very vocal and would do that, you know, in a manipulative way, because that happens too. People weaponizing their, you know, mental health. That's a true thing too. But my point is that, like, we just got to be careful what we're saying, because then it creates a stigma and it creates, you know, misinformation is the word I'm looking for. Misinformation on mental health. I really hope and pray that Rizzy can get her mental health together. And I really hope and pray that we all are in a good place mentally, often on this app, y'all. But I just want to send my condolences. Shannon, I'm sorry that happened to you. Polly, I ain't got no beef with you. I just felt like you should have messaged her. So me cussing at you or whatever, like, that's just because you was double, triple down. And that's just, let's hold ourselves accountable. But y'all look like y'all patched it up. That ain't my business. So I'm going to drop. Thank you for having me up.
You're welcome. Okay, you can go ahead. Okay.
She probably not by the phone.
She probably showing the house.
Yeah, she be moving around, so she probably ain't even by the phone right now.
Shannon, you okay? I'm sorry. I sound like it say I'm sorry. I don't know.
Hey, what's up, y'all? My husband said y'all were calling me.
Yeah. We thought you had something else you wanted to
I told
say.
you she wasn't by the
No,
phone.
I just, like I said, yeah, I had getting these Christmas decorations out. No, I just wanted to say, you know, Polly, y'all need to learn how to be more sympathetic. Calling somebody a lie out of nowhere and then saying I'm sorry later is some bullshit. Like, that's crazy. You know, if you don't believe her, then you don't believe her. But calling her a lie in the middle of her story, and then now this got sent around her and she's crying like a baby. That ain't cool. I don't like that. And I know you're gonna have a lot of little memes with me on it. And girl, I don't give a fuck.
It shouldn't even have to be. Not in this
It shouldn't,
instance.
but you know how
It shouldn't.
woods on the bus go round and round on this motherfucker. Folks feel like I'm gonna get you
Yeah.
back, you know, da 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 da. So get me back. But no, Gab, thank you for having me up here.
No problem. Okay, we gotta switch gears. Yes, I can.
I knew this was gonna go left. I felt it.
I'm sorry, y'all, for jumping up and down. I was trying to
No,
get in
we
a place
good.
where I can talk. What happened? How did this all come up?
We were talking about Rizzy, and then Shannon wanted, everybody came up to start telling their story, and then Shannon wanted to, express her story because normally that's what she does. Then Polly Mean stated that she felt like she lied, and then it triggered Shannon. But Polly Means apologized. She just, let's just say it was the wrong bone to believe, and it just triggered Shannon all, and now she's hurt by it because she confided into someone, and she just felt like the only person that you can confide in was supposed to believe you, and I don't. It's. I'm trying to tread lightly because it's not my story to tell. I
Yeah, and
just
I
don't
heard my
like.
name too. So, yeah.
She was just saying that you were telling her to not, speak on this much and leave it be, and just, I guess, basically take care of herself, which she did, and she got herself out the situation. She didn't say anything wrong about you. She was just saying how you supported her and stuff. But she already
I've
accepted her
supported so
apology.
many of them, and that's why I say when everything happened with me, I was not going to give their names up. They're going to the grave with me. And I
Right,
mean that. And that includes her. It's going to go to the graveyard with me. What I know, I know.
right. And I didn't want this to get all the way out. I didn't want these many people to know that. 'Cause that's not my place to do anything like that. And I don't want you to think that I'm like that, Shannon, because I'm not, I don't know what to say. That just threw me off.
All right, y'all. I hope y'all have a good day. I'm gonna get back down.
Okay.
All right.
All right. So we're going to switch gears. Okay. Whoever I triggered, I'm sorry. We were just trying to watch the one clip. I didn't think it was going to trigger. I thought it was just going to talk around it. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. All I can do is say I'm sorry. And we were just stating our opinion. So what we normally would see in this situation, only because we knew the other person that was
You don't have anything
offended
to
by it.
apologize for, Gabby.
Huh?
You don't need to apologize.
I don't know how to. It's just I'm not trying to trigger nobody. That's all.
That's
Because
not what
we've been going through that.
we was just doing what we normally do. We always watch clips. I
No,
just
no.
got, I'm not going to say
Why
triggered.
you
I just got
apologizing?
irritated because of what Rizzy always
It's not
does.
your fault that somebody said
Yeah, it's
something
not your
crazy to
fault.
you in
You
the
didn't do nothing
comments.
wrong. It's not on you. It's not on you. We always watch clips. We always recap.
Well, we
We
never go
always
this
read.
deep.
It's
That's the
just,
thing.
Rizzy annoyed me. And
Yeah.
then it just like tumbled
It's okay,
over into
Polly.
something else. But you're not at fault. No, this is
No,
not,
no.
I would
It's
no
just
way
I don't want to
blame you.
be the trigger over here
Hey,
where,
girlfriend.
everybody be up in here and be like, oh, you triggered. No. We were just recapping the clip. That's it. That's all. We were just doing that. And we just had a small moment. That's it. That's all I wanted to say. I don't know how else to form it in words only because I don't know. It's okay, Riley. I just wasn't expecting it, I guess. Because I don't want people to hurt. I guess that's what it is. And I don't want to hear her hurt. Yeah. That's one thing I was trying to stick away from because I didn't want to speak on him either. Because I stay away from those things. I know. I just don't like hearing you cry like that. Oh God. No, we ain't even going over there. We finna go to these TikTok streets on YouTube because I don't even want to go over there dealing with that. Because you already know he got a whole Thanksgiving spell he got to go through from what he ate to where he been to who house he actually went over, what he cooked, whoever cooked, who made the potato salad, who made this and who did that. Did his dog come with him? Did he actually move in his house? Like, he got a lot of stuff. Okay, Crystal, we got, I
I just have
found
to
some
do real
stuff.
quick. Gabby, you got to stream
Okay,
until
I
1
got it.
o'clock, and I can stream at 1.
All right, I got it. All right, so I missed a lot. So we can go into the first. I already did Big White now. So it looked like Kevin Brown and Empress got into it. Y'all want to watch that? I ain't watching it. I ain't got time for me, Esther. Look like he gonna be gone for a minute. Okay. Give me a second. I take this blanket off of me.